The San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce is an advocate for local businesses. Right now, it wants your help to pick out some of the best of the best. Stephanie Benvenuto, Vice President of Public Affairs for the Chamber, is joining us now to talk about that and much more. Stephanie, good to see you. Let's get right into that first part. You do a lot of work for businesses, connect them, policy, but this is about some recognition. What's going on?
Yeah, sometimes it can be fun to run a business, I think. So the San Diego Reader is actually opening up their Best of San Diego Awards, and we're really excited to see a number of our own chamber members among those nominated. The voting begins August 8th, and it goes through September 7th. There's a big old party in October, and it's just a really celebratory moment, and I think everybody could use a little bit of less sad news, right? And so just some of the ones that we'd love for you to check out, and you can go in and vote yourself. There's options like the best dog park, best restaurant to go where you can avoid running into people you know, best hotel. We have two of our members on that list, the Lafayette and the Dell, the most knowledgeable staff in cannabis, and two of our members are nominated there too, March and Ash.
New category there.
21 plus. Yeah, so I mean, even if you don't know any of the businesses, this is a great opportunity to just take a look at other businesses that San Diegans love and maybe go check them out later.
All right, that's fun, something to celebrate, something we're not celebrating, we're not happy about. Ongoing problem in the South Bay, the Tijuana sewage problem. We're in the middle of another massive incident flowing, impacting our businesses. We know that the governments are talking, the regions are talking, but the Chamber is actually an active participant in trying to find solutions. What is the Chamber doing?
Yeah, so we have been working on this for many, many years and share the frustration of so many people who are either being exposed to that sewage or who have also been working alongside us and have yet to really see the sort of progress that we all really want and know that is capable, that we're all capable of, right? We've been advocating pretty hard. In fact, in 2020, as part of the USMCA, there's $300 million allocated to our region to address cross-border sewage. So you can imagine the frustration of, well, we have all this money, where's all of the progress and the action? And the problem is we need a legislative fix to essentially let that money out and start doing the work and paying for the projects that will help stop the sewage. So we are working toward that. The latest on that is that Representative Vargas and Representative Jacobs are taking a swing at it. Our entire delegation has been excellent, but fact of the matter is the rest of Congress and the Senate in the United States don't quite feel our pain. So we continue to work at that. And the goal is that when that money does finally get let out, that we're going to be ready to rock and we'll be able to get those projects going fast.
Man, that cannot happen soon enough. That whole South Bay, Imperial Beach area, ready to be unlocked to a whole new level if they can figure that out. Okay, so the federal government is in the process of passing this massive Inflation Reduction Act, but it's aimed at climate is one of the big things. City of San Diego just announced its new Climate Zero plan. Now, this is all supposed to be good for the environment, but is this going to have a burden on local businesses?
There's no doubt that we're watching this really closely. So the Climate Action Plan and the attempt to go back to electrification and move away from natural gas in buildings is because buildings are a huge contributor to GHGs. A lot of folks don't know that. They think it's cars and other stuff where you see a tailpipe, right? So buildings are a huge emitter. But the problem is when you're going to electrification, you basically have two things. New buildings, which, okay, we know what to expect and we'll put the right technology and build it so it uses electrification. Those are going to cost more, but we know that. The big question is on retrofit. If I have an existing building, what am I going to need to do? How long do I have to complete these tasks? Is there going to be support, financial support to pay for upgrading and doing all these things? And then finally, some buildings have operators within them that don't have an electrical equivalent to what they do, gas burning stoves, things along those lines. So are we going to have off-ramps for those businesses to continue to operate? Because no one wants to put anybody out of business here, but it is going to take a lot of monitoring, and the Chamber is working on that very closely. Even
if you have good motives, there's going to be a lot of repercussions to look at. Quickly, almost out of time, we always ask about capital opportunities, money for local businesses. What do you have for us?
Yeah, the California Competes tax credit is back. It's open again. These applications are due August 15th. If you're a business in San Diego or in California that thinks that you're going to expand or create new jobs, you definitely want to get in there and get those applications in. It's $120 million in grants and $85 million in tax credits that are available. And you can go to calcompetes.ca.gov for more information and to apply.
All right, go get that money, add some jobs. Stephanie Benvenuto with the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for joining us.
Good seeing you.